Welcome to Evanced Solutions How-To Session. Today's session will cover how to export/import programs within Summer Reader. Let's begin by signing in to the staff side of your Summer Reader program. You will need to know your administrative password to sign in and do the modifications for today's session. Here in the password box, I am going to type in my administrative password, and I can either hit the Enter key on my keyboard or I can select the login by a simple click. When your system opens, it will open up in Manage Programs. Within Manage Programs, there will be a list of programs in the center of your screen. You are able to get to the program setup from this screen by selecting the wrench icon next to the program name. By selecting the wrench, it will open up the program setup. That is one way of getting to this area. The other option is also going up to the System Maintenance within your toolbar and selecting Edit Program. Once you're in Edit Program, you would select your program that you want to make modifications to, and that will open up the Program Setup screen. Within Program Setup, you are able to make modifications to the current program that you are in by just scrolling down and reviewing the different sections that you've already set up. Along with the different sections, you have other items at the top that you can make modifications to, and one of those is currently the Export button. So by selecting the Export button, the Export Program box will appear. You have two options that you can do both, or you could do one or the other. The first option here is Program. It will export the program and any associated information. It will not export any of your patrons. The Style Sheet template will export the style sheet. So if you have created a very unique style sheet, maybe something with bubbles or with water or something like that you want to export and share, you are able to do so by checking that box. If you do both, you will export your entire program with the exception of your patrons. So by selecting Export, it will ask you are about to export the program and style sheet. Do you want to click OK to continue? I'm going to go ahead and click OK. Now it's going to ask, do you want to open or save this file? I'm going to go ahead and open it just so you can see what it looks like. But from this point, you can save this, and it will save the .txt, which is a text file, where you choose to place it anywhere on your system. So by selecting Open, it will open here on my screen. And this is what it would basically look like even if I just selected Save. It's going to look like a bunch of coding, but what it is it's specifically stating what to do in the system when you import this back into the staff side of Summer Reader. So from this point, I can go File, Save As, and tell it exactly where to save. So I can save it onto my desktop with this file name. We have the Tiny Tots Summer Reader Program1.txt. I would hit Save, and now that .txt is ready for me to share with another institution. Now that we've learned how to export our program, we need to learn how to import the program into the staff side of Summer Reader. To do so, we need to come up to the System Maintenance in the toolbar, and we'll go over to Programs and Import. Once we select Import, there is a box that will appear for the import text. All you would have to do is pull up that text file that you received when you were doing your export. Should look like this, and copy and paste. So I'm simply going to come up to the toolbar under Notepad, do Edit, and do a Select All. From this point, I'm going to go to Edit again and do Copy. Then I can go ahead and close out of this screen. Now on the Import screen, I can do a Control V. After that Control V, you should see all that information that was in your notepad. Once I do this, all I do is select the word Import, and it will start building my tables and files. And it'll tell you import complete, you select OK. It'll tell you anything that it came across during the import. It'll tell you that English language already existed in your system. That is an acceptable warning. So we'll go ahead and close. Now when I go to Programs, I'm going to go to Edit Program. I should see that I have my Tiny Tots Summer Reader program and my Youth Summer Reader program. If you needed to make other modifications to these programs, you again can go into that actual program, and you would be able to go to Program Setup and make modifications as needed. If you are finished after your import, all you would have to do is come up here and select Log Off.